Are there many interesting walks in the vicinity, Miss Cardew?
Oh yes, a great many. From the top of one of the hills quite close one can see 5 counties.
5 counties? I don't think I should like that. I hate crowds.
I suppose this is why you live in the town.
Quite a well-kept garden this is, Miss Cardew.
So glad you like it, Miss Fairfax.
I had no idea there were any flowers in the country.
Oh, flowers are as common here, Miss Fairfax, as people are in London.
Personally, I cannot understand how anybody manages to exist in the country. If anybody who is anybody does, the country always bores me to death.
This is what the newspapers call agricultural depression, is it not? I believe the aristocracy is suffering very much from it just at present. It is almost an epidemic amongst them, I have been told. May I offer you some tea, Miss Fairfax?
Thank you. Detestable girl, but I require tea.
Sugar?
No, thank you. Sugar is not fashionable anymore.
Here you go. Cake or bread and butter?
Bread and butter, please. Cake is rarely seen in the best houses nowadays.
Here.
You have filled my cup with lumps of sugar, and though I have asked most distinctly for bread and butter, you have given me cake. I am known for the gentleness of my disposition and the extraordinary sweetness of my nature. But I warn you, Miss Cardew, you may go too far.
To save my poor, innocent, trusting boy from the machinations of any other girl, there are no lengths to which I would not go.
From the moment I saw you, I distrusted you. I felt that you were false and deceitful. I am never deceived in such manners. My first impression of people are invariably right.
It seems to me, Miss Fairfax, that I am trespassing upon your valuable time. No doubt you have many other calls of a similar nature to make in other neighborhoods.
Ernest! My own Ernest!
Darling.
No. A moment. May I ask you if you are engaged to be married to this young lady?
To little Cecily? Well, of course not. What could ever put such an idea into your pretty little head?
Thank you. You may.
I knew there must be some misunderstanding, Miss Fairfax. The gentleman who at the moment you were embracing is my guardian, Mr. John Worthing.
I beg your pardon?
This is Uncle Jack.
Jack? Oh!
Here is Ernest.
My own love, moi.
A moment, Ernest. May I ask, are you engaged to be married to this young lady?
What young lady? Good heavens, Gwendolyn.
Yes, to good heaven, I mean to Gwendolyn.
Ha ha. Of course not. What could have put such a thought into your pretty little head?
Thank you. You may.
I felt there is some slight error, Miss Cardew. The gentleman who is now embracing you is my cousin, Mr. Algernon Moncrief.
Algernon Moncrief? Oh!
Blah.
Are you called Algernon?
I cannot deny it.
Oh! Is your name really John?
I could deny it if I liked. I could deny anything if I liked. But my name certainly is John. It has been John for years.
A gross deception has been practiced upon both of us.
My poor wounded Cecily.
My sweet wronged Gwendolyn.
You will call me sister, will you not?
There is just one question I would like to be allowed to ask my guardian.
An admirable idea. Mr. Worthing, there is just one question I would like to be permitted to put on you. Where is your brother Ernest? We are both engaged to be married to your brother Ernest.
Gwendolyn.
So is it a matter of some importance to us where your brother Ernest is at the present?
Gwendolyn, Cecily, it is very painful for me to be forced to speak the truth. It is the first time in my life that I have ever been reduced to such a painful position, and I am really quite inexperienced in doing anything of the kind. However, I will tell you frankly that I have no brother Ernest. I have no brother at all. I never had a brother in my life.
No brother at all?
And I certainly have not the smallest intention of having one in the future.
I think I heard Chris.
Bro, you're lying.
It's fine.
No brother at all?
None!
Have you never had any brother of any kind?
None. Not of any kind.
I am afraid it is quite clear, Cecily, that neither of us is engaged to be married to anyone.
It's not a very pleasant position for a young woman to find herself in now, is it?
Let us go into the house. They'll hardly venture there.
No, men are so cowardly, aren't they? Ugh.
This ghastly state of things is what you call Bunburying, I suppose.
Yes, and a perfectly wonderful Bunbury it is. The most wonderful Bunbury I've ever had in my life.
Well, you have no right whatsoever to Bunbury here.
That is absurd. One has a right to Bunbury anywhere one chooses. Every serious Bunburyist knows that.
Serious Bunburyist? Good heavens!
Well, one must be serious about something. If one wants to have any amusement in life, I happen to be serious about Bunbury. What on earth you are serious about, I haven't got the remotest idea. About everything, I should fancy. You have such an absolutely trivial nature.
Well, the only small satisfaction I have in the whole of this wretched business is that your friend Bunbury is quite exploding. You won't be able to run down to the country quite so often as you used to do, dear Algie. And a very good thing, too.
Your brother is a little off color.
Isn't he, dear Jack?
You won't be able to disappear to London quite so frequently as your wicked custom was. And not a bad thing either.
As for your conduct towards Miss Cardew, I must say that your taking in a simple, sweet, innocent girl like that is quite unexcusable. To say nothing of the fact that she is my ward.
I can see no possible defense at all for your deceiving a brilliant, clever, thoroughly experienced young lady like Miss Fairfax. To say nothing of the fact that she is my cousin.
I want to be engaged to Gwendolyn, that's all. I love her.
Well, I simply wanted to be engaged to Cecily. I adore her.
I don't want you here. Why don't you go?
Dude, I bet high school girls don't even wear pantyhose.
Yeah, necessary.
Guys, stop. 1, 2, 3. Is your... Okay, this is like not working.
What are you doing?
He's practicing flirting.
By doing this?
Yeah. My honest.
No.
Oh, bust down, Tatiana.
Bro, we're filming!
Idiot!
I said Tatiana.
Go.
Shall I lay tea here as usual, miss?
Yes, as usual. That's just golf.
Do-do-do-do, baby shark do-do-do! Shark do-do-do-do-do, mommy shark do-do-do-do-do, mommy shark do-do-do-do.
Alexa, shut up!
Okay.
Thank you.
Guys, get your shit together.
Get over there.
Depresso espresso.
Say that one more time, I dare you.
Depresso espresso. Okay, ready? 1, is that my dad? No, probably not.
Excuse me?
Father?
Excuse me?
Okay, go.
Bruh.
Bruh.
You're not friends with him right now. Men are so cowardly.
Cowardly, aren't they?
We're redoing that.
A gross deception has... I forgot the...
Alex, you suck. You
Stop.
hit it in
It
the
was
morning.
It was way better
It was better than you could have done.
The gentleman who is now embracing you, right next to you, is my cousin,
Am I like,
Mr.
There you go.
Yeah, just, okay, ready?
you know, like,
Ready?
This isn't weird at all. Continue.
yo, it's weird if you make it weird, you know.
Shut up.
Cut, cut, cut.
Cut.
Alright, now go do the scene.
I felt there was some...
Wait, where are we starting from?
Where are we?
Okay, let's do
I think we need to start from the...
No, I
the-
can hold up my arms for only so
do
long.
that.
Haha, of course not. What could have put such a pretty idea into your pretty little head?
Grief.
Algernon Moncrief.
Well,
Oh!
Come back here. We got like 2 swears if we want to keep it.
Come here. You guys want to see me hit
I
the
almost
whoa?
called you Gwen. No.
Whoa!
Gwendolyn!
Let's hit the whoa.
Get your ass over here, Gwendolyn.
Alright,
Guys.
That's a dick.
Alex!
I thought
Guys.
it was a sofa.
How did you think this was a sofa? This is literally...
It looked like
Ernest, my own Ernest.
Darn.
What? What, young lady? To Gwendolyn. The two A's
Don't tell them what A stands for.
stands for asshole. Oh, this is recording.
Yeah,